The reason you aren't passing your evals is because you're too scared to size up. I passed my 50k futures eval in 3 days using this aggressive yet strategic risk strategy. The profit target to pass a 50k evaluation is $3,000, while the maximum drawdown is $2,000. So the way I approach them is by risking $1,000 a trade. This means that I only need 3R in total to be able to pass. However, it does mean that 2 losses in a row would blow the account. This may seem overly aggressive, however, it's completely dependent on the stats of your model. In order to see if this risk strategy would work for you, we have to break down your backtesting stats to see what your theoretical pass rate would be. So let's say you have a decent sample size of backtesting stats, anywhere between 50 and 100 trades. You need to count how many times you make 3R in a row and how many times you lose 2R in a row. Let's just assume that you make 3R in a row 50 times in this entire backtesting session and lose 2R in a row 20 times. If we then take our 50 passes and divide it by our 70 attempts, your theoretical pass rate would then be 71%. So using the assumption of a 71% pass rate, you should realistically pass an eval in 2 or less attempts. So using code Kerr at alphafutures for $80 per 50k eval, it should take you $160 tops to be able to pass an evaluation. So if it's costing you $160 to get passed in say 2 weeks, and then you make $1,500 on the actual funded account, then you've nearly 10x your original investment, and that's just off of one payout. So many traders fall victim to the break-even stage simply by under-risking on their evaluations because they take it too seriously. They see the money as if it's real capital rather than just an evaluation. I posted an in-depth video on exactly how I passed my evaluation in 3 days as a long-form video on my YouTube. If that's something you'd be interested in seeing, the link is in the bio of my account, and in the video I go through the exact key concepts that I used, the model, the risk plan, a detailed dive into this backtesting stat, and an in-depth trade breakdown of each of the trades that I took to be able to pass.